After bringing in some key pieces at the 2024 NHL draft, Montreal's prospect pool is McCain's. Deep and delicious right now, okay? And in today's video, I'm going to give you my brand new top 5 Habs prospect list. There's obviously been some changes, so let's just go ahead and lay the beans and wieners right out onto the table. Coming in at number 5, we got my man, Logan Mailloux. What a beast. He's a 6-foot tree, 220-pound right shot defenseman. He's 21 years old, and not only is he big and intimidating, no, but he's also been a bit of a point-producing machine at every level that he's played. In the OHL, he was dominant. He even pulled off a friggin' Michigan at one point. And in the AHL, again, he was fairly dominant. 47 points for a 20-year-old playing in his rookie season. Come on, that was enough to rank him 3rd in the league for points amongst defensemen. I got a sneaky feeling he's going to be pushing for a spot right out of camp this year. It's probably going to be a bit of a showdown right until the last minute. And if your name just so happens to be Justin Barron, you better be ready for it. That's all I'm going to say. Moving on to number 4, Michael Hage. Look at you. Michael was drafted 21st overall just over a week ago at the 2024 NHL draft, and based off of what I've read from multiple scouting reports and what I've seen from Michael Hage highlight reels, he's one of the highest ranked forwards the Canadiens have to offer. I mean, it could even be a home run. Dare I say, a Jose Bautista bat flip. Hage put up 75 points last season in 54 games for the Chicago Steel, and next season, he's going to be playing for the University of Michigan, so you might want to keep an eye on him. They've got a really good development program. I think my favorite part of all about Hage is that this kid was a Habs fan growing up, so putting on that jersey must have been a really proud moment for him. And hopefully in a couple of years, he's ready to become a big part of this team. Number 3 on the list is David Reinbacher, or Popcorn, as we like to call him. Reinbacher was picked 5th overall in 2023, which led to an absolute shitstorm online. Because a lot of Habs fans, they were screaming for a forward. They wanted Michkov. They wanted Leonard. But Hughes didn't bite, did he? Instead, he took the steady, two-way, 6-foot tree defenseman in David Reinbacher, who would go on to suffer out a very abysmal season last year for Cloten in Switzerland. But guess what? Right near the end of the season, he joined the Laval Rocket, played 11 games. I watched every one of them, even seen one of them live. Okay, I'm bragging a bit, and I can assure you, this kid oozes confidence out there. He's a very confident young man, good skater, makes a great first pass, and you know what? I got a feeling like he's gonna start next season in Laval, and he's gonna knock it out of the park. I mean, I know we all want to see him right now, but there's no need to rush a defenseman. And if the Habs, they want to be successful in the future, this kid, he needs to hit at all costs, okay? You can't have a 5th overall pick not making it. That would be horrible. Which brings us to number 2 on my list, and it's Hutson, who could be a potential partner for David Reinbacher one day. These guys are going to be like Mike and 11, just making magic happen non-stop. I can sense it. Hutson is 5'10", a very respectable 5'10", might I add. He's 162 pounds, which, I mean, yeah, could be a problem, but it's something Mary Browns can fix. But most importantly, he's one of the most skilled defensemen the Canadiens have in this system. I've never seen anything like him. I know a lot of people like to compare him to Quinn Hughes. Hutson is just so deceptive. The kid might not be the fastest skater in the world, but he doesn't even need to be, because when he gets the puck, he hypnotizes people. Look at him go. Isn't that crazy? He's a bloody magician. And after putting up some historic numbers for Boston University over the past couple of seasons, he finally got a sniff of some NHL action right at the end of last year. And guess what he did? No big deal. He played 2 games and put up 2 points and should have won the Norris, in my not so honest opinion. My favorite part of all about Hutson is that he was a 2nd round pick, picked 62nd overall in 2022, using the Edmonton Oilers' 2nd round pick from the Brett Kulak trade. Shh, I don't even think they know that yet. Keep it secret. Now, as for where Hutson plays next season, look, your guess is as good as mine, okay? The Habs are loaded right now on the left side. I'm talking Jim Leahy loaded. Maybe he plays an entire season in Laval. However, If he struts into camp, looking like $1 million, pulling off all kinds of just sorcery that he's been known to do, it's going to be tough to send this kid down, no doubt. Which brings us to pick number 1, which of course is Mario Armia. Actually, I'm just kidding. It would have been Mario Armia, but he's already in the big league, okay? So let's settle down a little bit. Instead, it's Ivan Demidov. Can you believe it? I've been wanting an offensive threat like this in the Habs system for a very long time, and finally, we did it. We got it. Ivan Demidov, in my opinion, is right at the very top of the Habs prospect pool right now. He was picked 5th overall just over a week ago, just like Michael Hage. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to tell you my honest feelings. I feel like he's going to be a star. Demidov put up 60 points in 30 games last season in the MHL. We're hoping that he's going to be playing in the KHL this season. However, you never know. But one thing we do know is that Demidov has just 1 year remaining on his contract over in Russia. And as soon as it's over, as soon as it's done, you better believe it, Jeff Gorton's going to be parachuting into the motherland and rescuing Ivan Demidov like he's a polar bear lost in the Sahara. And they should start making a movie on that one. So one thing you've got to admit, after seeing a pretty big change this year in my top 5, the Canadiens prospect pool is getting deeper and deeper, okay? And it's looking better and better. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see these players develop and for Montreal to become competitive once again. Of course, there is going to be some honorable mentions here. Jacob Fowler's name comes to mind. Great goaltender. He's also rocking a Patrick Waugh mask. I mean, how can you not root for him? Jacob Dabish. You can't forget Dabish. I've been telling everybody that. Yeah, he came out of the gate not looking so sharp, but I mean, as the season went on in Laval, Dabish looked pretty good. Owen Beck comes to mind. I mean, just a good two-way forward. I feel like he really has some NHL potential. Philip Major, maybe even Sean Farrell. I don't know. But I bet your list probably looks a lot different than mine. But that's exactly what the comment section was made for. But you gotta admit, it's been pretty nice to finally see the Canadiens amongst the top of the league's prospect pools right now. I feel like they've been really making some noise lately. I don't even think they're done. I could see maybe a trade or even 2 trades happening before the beginning of the regular season. Because even with Honda Civic gone, how do you keep all these defensemen? Come on. It's time to make some room. It's time to move 1 or 2 names to bring back a player in return that's really going to fit into the Habs lineup nicely. And in can't we trust? Don't forget to bang ding out that like button before you leave here. I love it when you do that. And hey, I'll see you next time.